Hello Total War Gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back as we continue where we left things in our Rohan campaign. Well, first I have some announcements to make and I'm going to show you. I'm going to play and upload by a certain schedule now. Warhammer 2 is coming out and I want to offer Warhammer 2 content playing with Tyrion and the High Elves on a daily basis, as it's a new game, so there's going to be loads of people looking out for new videos on the Warhammer 2 content, so I'll just go and offer that. Also, I'm going to keep with playing 2 matches in Arena on a day-to-day basis, just to have some progression really. And then the rest of the series that we have going right now, I've spread them out over these days, actually including Saturdays. So Rohan is going to come back every Monday, every Thursday. Dolameroth is going to come every Tuesday and Friday, and then Linden Wednesdays and Saturdays. And the same for Warhammer 1 Arguillan. They're in the same rhythm really, so Mondays and Thursdays, United Provinces in Empire on Tuesdays and Fridays, and then Takeda and Shogun 2 on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Then, as I said, new will be Tyrion, and also new are going to be a couple of campaigns in the other Total War games that we're not yet covering. So Great Britain is going to come in Napoleon Total War on the campaign. The Magyars are in Attila. Caledonians is Rome 2 Divide et Impera, and then their second edition for every week. And then Sundays I'm gonna do Sunday sessions, a Sundays series of Avalorn in the Sundering, the Tullys in Game of Thrones Total War, Jerusalem in Stainless Steel, and the Frisians also in Divide et Impera. And I'm gonna try and play a couple of multiplayer matches each Sunday and record them and publish them. So that about the schedule, roughly what you're able to expect of me. These are 5 recordings per day, 6 days a week. Of course, this is all dependent on real life conditions, or actually 7 days a week. I don't know if I can record them every day, but then on other days I'll have more time and maybe pre-record a certain episode, or double back on my steps later. So this is my objective basically. If I can make it, it's nice. If I can't, then I'll have to make some adjustments later. Now, as we're playing Rohan, as you may have seen, I've previously disabled the banners and arrow markers, and I'm going to show you how to enable them and disable them. So first you're going to your local disk, wherever you have Steam and its games installed. For me it's the D disk. And then you go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then the Medieval 2 Total War folder. You'll find Medieval 2.preference, and you can edit it with Notepad or Notepad++, as I have here. And then in the section of video you can put a 1 behind show banners, which will show the banners. If you change it to a 0, it will not show the banners. And likewise for the arrow markers over here, you can disable them by putting in a 1, which is like on, and 0 is off. So I haven't disabled them, which means they are now enabled. So there's a change from our previous 6 sessions or so in Divide and Conquer. Right now, once we're back in a battle, you'll again see which unit I'm commanding, and it's all going to be a bit more obvious what we're doing, and that I think will help. Maybe not a great deal, but at least it'll help. Let's put it that way. So I'm gonna move out part of my army, join up with Hama. Captain Egbert here is gonna... he doesn't have any movement points left. Well, actually we've already spent our cash and our movement points, I believe. Let's make sure if the agents do have any movement on them. Nope. Let's see how Minas Tirith is doing, because it's under siege. Not really, it's under attack. It's now the target of an invasion, and Harad is doing what it can. So are Mordor and Rune. They're now approaching. So I'm now betting on...
Yes, my lord.
What are they called? I'm betting on Minas Tirith to survive, actually. And well, we have to see, of course, if they can actually make that happen. If not, we'll go over there and conquer it back for them. There's just no way to know how it plays out until we know. Now my spy, let's move him a little further down. Eventually Dunland is going to try and mingle in here, get involved, as we have virtually undefended settlements. It's too tempting for them to disregard.
Orders, my lord.
I'm going to have to focus on bringing down the rest of Isengard. Saruman has been under siege for I don't know how many turns, and we have only just taken Bragnas the turn before. This same turn, I should say, and then since Aome has moved out. So I expect the last stand next turn or never. So we'll have to wait and see if they do, or alternatively we could just jump in here. How about that? He's got 4 units. Oh no, but if we siege, if we attack him, he gets all those free garrison spawns that I'm not really interested in fighting. So we're not going to do that. All that's left basically is hit the end turn. Now strategically, once we've done away with Isengard, Anadwaith is next on our list, or at least their coastal settlements straight to our east. We want to make an ocean connection. Oh, and I think I just noticed
Yes, my lord.
Dorwinian.
What is
Hello.
you wish to discuss? This
Yay,
seems
trade
quite a
rights.
proposition for
How
us, then.
about map information? And he's going for it.
Possibly. Very well.
Now an alliance,
To suggest.
and he's going to refuse.
No.
I don't know why, but at the game start,
Farewell.
4th X-Men. Really? How about disbanding them? Because I hate them. Fortunately, they are disappearing from version 2.0. We've just heard from Arke Galadiritan in his previous developer update message video. If you're not subscribed to him in YouTube, you surely should check out his videos, because he puts out an awful lot of content that's going to be incredibly interesting if you're a Divide and Conquer enthusiast. Now unfortunately I can't team up with Hama with this unit, and how about this one? Nor can they. How about siege it? No, it's not going to siege. How about you join forces? It's not going to happen. Okay. Friedeswide. Let's see who's been breeding. Is Friedeswide? No. Probably, maybe Erkenbrand has spawned another daughter or so. Who knows? And look, our mother is still alive. Morwen, age 66, so I think we'll have a funeral soon. However, characters now last until an age of like
Your orders, my lord.
what is it?
You command, we
120
shall prevail.
Yes,
or so, I believe. Okay, so he's going there, and you're going here and see if there's anything approaching. No.
Quiet.
Now, Shagrat.
Gonna stick you. Have a taste of my blade.
2 units of pikes, 2 units of marauders, archers with chevrons, 2 units of crossbows, then 1 more unit of archers, so 4 ranged units, 2 pikes and a badass general. And then of course, if he attacks us, I'm pretty sure we'll have reinforcements, but so will he, because Saruman is gonna sally out, and these guys are gold chevron guys of the ore tank, which are a nightmare to kill basically. Which leaves us 2 options: kill Saruman and withdraw, or try and win the battle
Orders.
with our 19 units against his 17 plus 4, 21.
My lord.
It's only 2 units difference, however, he has an incredible number of command stars, and so does Saruman, I think. Well, not too crazy. However, Hama only has 3, so he's one of our poorest commanders. This, in fact, is a little bit unfortunate. Of course, Dinland's not going to try and come for Guinea. We're training troops there, and we're training troops here. Let's go for no, let's go for the scouts. They have only 1 recruitment turn. What's here that we can perhaps use? Stuff. Can we train anything here? No. Oh, we'll leave it ungarrisoned. No, we won't. We have Riddermark skirmishes here, so let's place them there. How are we doing garrison-wise? We can't recruit here. We can recruit here, but we already have some recruits. That is culture enough. Here it is on its way, but just not enough. Minas Tirith still stands unsieged.
I stand here unthreatened by you.
And unthreatened by me. Well, that's true. What else is here? Angmar and Misty Mountains.
Is that what you want?
So Gondor isn't escaping easily. Oh yeah, smoking house, so we can send a spy to watch over Galadriel. And who would I like to have an alliance with? We are on our way towards Imladris to pick up an alliance with them. And oh, look how large Dorvinian is. It's quite nice actually. We're already allied to Dolamrod and Rohan. Sorry, Gondor I mean. And the Galadrim and Treebeard. Also added Loon and Bree, I think. So Northern Dunedain, Imladris and Linden still need to ally with us in this area. And over here, well, let's just... How wealthy are we? Not so very. I'm gonna try for
Yes, my lord.
more alliances. So Caesar's gonna stay there, and Imladris... we're still quite
Yes, my lord.
let's see, Archet. Oh, they are already allies. Ah, for crap,
Trusted
mine.
friends. I do not believe
Nah,
the
of course
data
he's not.
as
So,
you wish.
no. Now that could be interesting on the next turn.
Approaching their dignitary.
Because they're neutral. So we're going to try and pick up an alliance with them as well. So movement, spies, all that kind of stuff is done. We're sieging Karas. And probably they'll try... There was an army over here just moments ago, so I'm supposing they'll come and try to break the siege, which is going to take 4 turns for them. So I'm going to try and do here what we're doing at Isengard, play a defensive battle and kill the garrison troops as they sally along. Which leaves us with a little money. And I think I'm going to leave it at that as well, because Dunyard, yeah, indeed, also the Dunlandings, they haven't shown overly much interest in our lands, and it weight a lot more actually. They've been sending over armies constantly, and we've had a border with Dunland for a while here at Guinea, and they've only like poked their nose in and then withdrawn. So I'm not so worried about them attacking us, and at weight we're just gonna push them into the defense really. So they're going to have to respond to our movements with our two armies here, or two small or half armies,
Yes, my lord.
sort of.
Your orders, my lord.
And whatever is left after this battle, which I doubt will be much, should come here and defend against Dunland. Maybe sit in between here and respond either way. And then if I'm gonna take, I've said before, these 3 settlements, and then pause for a moment, wait what happens at Minas Tirith. If Gondor still stands, then we can gradually expand northwards while we ally with Imladris, Khazad-dûm, Northern Dunedain, those 3 basically. And then also, we have trade with Linden, but I'd like to have them as allies as well. As all the good faction basically. That's the kind of game we play. So let's hit the end turn. See what happens at Minas Tirith. Get some visuals. There we go. So they've beaten back Harad once more. Oops. So this is Eomer, and he's now on the defense. I'm gonna have to save this battle because he can't be killed. River Spearman selling out, so just 1 single unit with a defense of 13. And here Angren Raiders as the general, which is kind of squishy unit really. I mean, look, Mood Keepers, much more impressive. So we're gonna pick off everything and save the Mood Keepers for last really.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
And now you're seeing the first of my series of battles since a while that we're again showing banners and unit markers, and should be a bit less chaotic really. It's rainy.
Wait my orders.
We don't have archers, so we're gonna take the hill advantage. He's attacking us, so let them come. We're gonna use our meat shield to help the rest of the army survive a little bit more. And the rest is going to be response force. I want as much as possible of these units to survive.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
And that's a single unit of spearmen. So let's speed it up a little. He has a lot of ranged, which is going to make things difficult for us.
We will have victory with great speed.
Those were, I don't remember what they were.
Fight for Rohan
Let's,
quickly.
I'm gonna bring Eomer to the right flank, and I'm gonna, these guys have numbers. I'm gonna preemptively strike that unit over there. And we're gonna have to toy around a little bit with all the ranged units that he has.
Let us draw swords together.
And they are more like javelin troops rather than archers, because archers would hurt. They'd hurt more than, say, well, depends really. Javelins can be pretty deadly against cavalry. Say they are stationary, then of course they're bigger hitboxes, so more easy to target.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, that could be, I don't know. Oh, both of them have fallen. All right. So that's cool. Let's try again. Now they're coming with spearmen. Raiders, mood keepers. Let's go to the flanks with our cavalry.
Move
I'm gonna tilt my lines here. Like that. And withdraw. Now we're losing guys to arrow fire. So I'm not gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna try and make the most of this and charge at them. So the mule shield is doing its work, sort of. Now the mood keepers, where are they? Over there. Oh, here they are. Ouch. Those mood keepers are our primary problem, really. And why are my scouts here? Come. So we have some units to deal with here. In their backs. I'm gonna send in more of my more elite units. They're not really elite. They're not elite at all. I shouldn't say that, really. Just into the fray. Oh my god. How hard can it be? Oh, they're broken. What's fighting? The Grey Flood Riders are fighting to the death. Rohan Riders. Mood Keepers are broken. Let's
Now for ruin!
where are they?
Behold how our cowardly foe
Yeah, I'm gonna behold.
press the attack.
Indeed, it is time. Look, I don't know how many we've lost. Not too few, at least. They are still broken. I want this entire army off the map. They all need to go. River Swordsman wavering. I don't know what's happening over there. They're the fort army, the garrison, whatever, how you'd like to call it. Where is Aome? They're all dead. So charge them down. You will not. You guys, you're all gonna come for them. Did they break? They've broken. So that's easy. Where are they? So basically there's only just this unit left on the entire map. Something is over here. There's something here. Oh, there you go.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
I'll run you down.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
So the army outside who's attacking us, they're all gone. Rohan bodyguards have been doing most of the work, no surprise there, and then Rohan riders. Only the scouts have gained some experience. There's 10 swordsmen healed up, so now they're down to 53. And look at the remaining numbers. We had 4 militia units at the start, we still do. How many casualties have they sustained? This unit has sustained 63, but I think they were up against those mood keepers. These guys have lost 2. If you compare to the swordsmen, they've lost 48. I think due to arrow fire mostly, or peltas, whatever. The X-Men haven't lost a single one. The spearmen, we have Airling spearmen, don't we? Rohan spearmen, I guess their name is. They've also not lost any. So I don't know. The swordsmen have been have suffered, and now they're back to 53. So I'm really tending to think less of swords when playing as Rohan, because it's all hammer and anvil, and I can't think of any better anvil than a sturdy spear unit. And swords, also axes, they're more like for flanking attacks and that kind of stuff, really.
My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
So now, wow, the balance of power is ever so slightly in our disfavor. Shagrat, melee upgrades, armor upgrades, experience upgrades up to double silver chevrons, 2 wargs, 2 pikes, 2 crossbows. These guys also very elite in terms of experience. Uruk-hai infantry, they have a lot of staying power, so do the crossbows, so do the archers. The raiders, let's compare them to the Uruk-hai. They're half. These guys are half an Uruk-hai infantry, so they're much more sturdy. These archers, they have defensive stats of 8, which for archers really isn't bad. And the experience has given this unit a melee attack of 5, which is nothing to scoff at, really. The clan spearmen also have melee and armor upgrades, and most of our units are straight out of the box with no XP on them. The majority, save for a couple of units of cav. So we are on the defense, and Saruman, if you look at the map, we are right in between them. So we're in the sandwich. These guys at our front, Saruman at our back, and we have a smaller army. We have fewer units. We have more running to do for those two even. So we'll have to set up close to where Saruman is approaching. Face him first, and then, yeah, Saruman is quite a capable commander, and also the Shagra guy has a serious number of command stars on him. So there's no real hill. This is our extreme back, so this is where I expect Saruman to approach from. And if I recall well, we'll have our reinforcements. Now, they were on our right, but we are now facing the army that was attacking us from our rear. So now they'll probably be at our left when they come. But I'm more concerned about Saruman really than I am about getting my reinforcements here in a timely manner. Because it's just 2 units of militia and they're not going to make all the difference in the battle. So I'm not going to permit those 2 armies to join up. So in fact it means we will have to face this way and expect Saruman to come on here, and we'll try and beat him down immediately. And even if we'd like, depending on how we we'll have to check the balance bar. If we manage to kill Saruman and his 3-4 units early, then perhaps we'll still have the strength to face those pikemen and wargs and so on, crossbows. But what we could also do is kill Saruman, then exit? Or is this a win or die situation for us? I didn't check if we're fighting to the death. Let's assume that we have to, and let's just go. Let's go all out on Saruman and try to annihilate him here. Now, as I've said many times before, our generals must survive. Saruman with his gold chevron guards of the ore tank is a beast, and I don't really have much to counter him nor any of his bodies. However, the units that he's bringing, like Isengard and I don't know what not, spam, and I can't expect to kill him with my militia. So they, as usual, they are meant to pin the enemy, and then we'll have to seek an opportunity and bring in our cavalry, and then maybe then we can well, damage them. But simply hoping to to sit right at the edge and kill him right away with our infantry is just not going to happen. We're gonna need rear charge and that kind of stuff for that approach to actually work. So now we have, who is this? It's probably I don't know. Maybe it's Hama's own son. Well, and I can't check this, so too bad. Saruman will be at the left side of his unit, so whatever we hope to bring against him to smash him from the side, our hardest hitters, they should be here, and then our not so hard hitters, they are going to be on the other side. Not all of them. I'm going to put these scouts here. Maybe, I don't know if he's bringing any ranged units. Should have looked. But anyway, these three are gonna try and charge the more soft units that he has. And now we've forgotten something at... what? I wonder who is still here. Let me see. Spares, more spares. I can use more spares. Gather your weapons, he says. Of course, my horse. So yeah, let's put these guys here, and then start.
The enemy have brought up more men.
See where we are. This unit is deploying right at our flank, which is fantastic. The other one, however, is quite far away, but not so far that he can't be of any use to us. So if he's in here, I'm gonna send him over. Now, where is he? He is here. We're gonna play the battle and play it slow. And see what he's bringing. There's a tooltip that says Dominion of Isengard, but doesn't say what kind of unit it is. And these are just regular orc spare units. These are like hillmen. Spares. There in the back is Saruman with his guards of the Orthanc, and that looks like Orc Isengard. So we'll have to wait for a while, and then hopefully our archers can open up on them straight away. So these guys are coming in here. Just fall in line with the rest of the troop. Where are you? Yeah. Those guys are really rushing up. Okay, well, it looks like there is plenty room for maneuver. And they're taking forever to come and join. Crap. Okay, we are not going to have time to wait for all that to actually hit us. So we're going with timed attacks. This one. They're all gonna have to join. And they are not a stationary target. They are moving, and they're gonna continue to move. These guys need to run. These two. Now, we'll have to do an about phase soon, I suppose. charge headlong into these orc band, and then follow up with another charge, and follow up with another charge.
Fight for Rohan! Run! Let us draw swords together.
Saruman is on the field, so are his buffs, morale buffs to the enemy. Orc band, stationary. Couple of losses. Pull out. Pull out. What are these? Rohan riders, clan spearmen. Pull out. Half orc Isengard. Gold chevroned units. Rohan riders. Pull out. The Isengard. You guys. Pull out. Charge. Rohan riders. Pull out. You guys. Charge. The Isengard. Pull out. Pull out. Pull out as well. Where are you? Scouts. Charge the Isengard. Attack. Guards of the Orthanc. Half orc Isengard. No, spearmen. Actually no. Let's go for the guards of the Orthanc. Where is Saruman? Over there. I don't think we can do all that much to him. I don't know. It's gonna be kinda hard, really.
The enemy general lies dead. Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let
Oh, there
the
he
swords
is.
have his men.
Oh, poor Saruman. Oh my gosh. You've made it so easy for us. You were the glory of Isengard.
Only half the enemy force
The
remains.
epitome of all that was evil. Siding with the enemy, and now you are gone. Oh, silly guy. Silly man. So, there's still a force to be reckoned with, though. I don't know where he's going. To the other side, I guess. They're pulling through. This is just fine by me. I really wonder who did us that service of killing him. Now, won't be long. I will have to make an about face. Half orc Isengard is in pursuit of my cavalry. So we're going to have to redress our ranks. Okay. All of these guys sit here. Those guys flank there. And those guards of the Orthanc, I really don't expect them to rout or break morale. I think they're just gonna fight to the death, basically. Now archers, about face. Axemen, this way. Armor in the back. Okay. And charge these guards of the Orthanc. Riders of the Mark. Half Orc Vanguard. Look, still 23 left of them. I think that was a mistake to put them there. And now they're wavering, so now should be a good time to actually try and kill them. There are warg marauders moving up.
Pursue and run them down.
If that's the case, then we're withdrawing. Because this is Saruman. He's gonna try and run back to his keep. And he can go where he wants to. I'm not concerned. What concerns me now is to have our main line hold against what's coming. And that involves 2 units of wards, 2 units of crossbows, 2 units of archers, 2 units of pikes, 3 units of Uruk-hai infantry, 1 unit of Uruk-hai raiders, and it's that's the whole of the dread stack basically. So they're pretty tough. What's this? No. I don't want you. This is a good way, however, to shoot down some of those marauders, but I don't want them in our militia because they're gonna be in melee way too soon. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. Because basically, if this battle goes AWOL, then what we'll do is withdraw off the map. We're in the corner. That is, of course, supposing that we're able to withdraw in the direction of the corner. I mean, archers, fire on them now, and you guys move this way. Fortunately, he's disregarding our second unit. Let's just push them in and them as well. What's this? Let's push them in as well. And I'm gonna shift fire back on that unit, also with my Aered horse archers. Oh, they're way in the far corner. Let's push them this way. Actually, no. Kill off those wards as well. They're one of our hardest units to face right now. I mean, with our horses, without spares and so on, yeah, then they are hard to face. Right now, being shot by our archers into our spares, that's not a good position for them to be in, not at all. And this is
changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
okay. So the battle advisor is not too fond of our chances right here, right now. So let's try and remedy that. I can of course understand that with our okay, let's move out our how are the wargs doing? 56 of them still left there. This unit is wavering, or broken even. Okay, now let's again reduce it just a bit. I'm gonna use flanks to our advantage. He's staying here as a response force, so move out. These guys also move out. I need all our cavalry in action, and we have quite the number of militia fleeing here. I don't know, they were like standalone units. They're not receiving any buffs from our general, so they're just routing. These 73, what is this? The bodyguards. I'm gonna
changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
let's move these guys back and reinforce the opposite front. I think we're pretty much going to lose the entirety of our left flank. What's that? Really high infantry. So I'm gonna... and we're getting bogged down basically. Pikemen, I have no interest in engaging them. So, thundering hooves. Where is his bodyguard? Over there. I'll try again. And also with them. 50 warg marauders still alive here. It's just way too many. So, withdraw them, charge them in. Militia have returned to the fight, so where are you? Smash the infantry with them. They are gonna have to face the pikemen. And the ones that we're peeling off here, we still have 39 warg marauders over there, which is a wee bit too many. These guys, I'm gonna sit them there as they receive the charge of the pikes, and now we're going to need stuff to assist against those guys. And what, is there any cavalry in here still? Yes, these guys are. I'm gonna move back these axes as well. And look, we still have some scouts. We're being fired upon by archers, I guess. Crossbows. Pretty sure it's crossbows that are putting on the hurt right now. Where are they? There. And now the wargs are coming back. So what's that? Charge the Uruk-hai infantry again. Now, I don't want to use my general as a or this one, the Uruk-hai. Okay, charge them. Uruk-hai bodyguards. We're trying to kill their general, but right now we are also having to kill. Okay, switch to those pikemen. And these axes need to come in here. And those axes are doing a lot of running, and it doesn't really help them keep.
Almost certain.
Can you stop saying that? Okay, let's go in, kill some more Uruk-hai. I think we're going to have to do better. Yeah. Bodyguards need to go. We're quite overstretched already, so whatever we can spare in terms of cavalry, I'm going to peel away here, and they're all going to move against their general. Every single cavalry unit that I have, that I can bring to the fight here, they all, yeah, good. Going to save us some upkeep. So there you go. And you two over there. So the first thing I want off the field now is their general. And next, those pesky crossbows. One of them can peel away. I don't know what they're firing at. Where are my horse archers here? 10 Warg Marauders left here still. There's my general. Oh, he got flipped by the archers. Oh no. How are we doing on the wargs? Is there anything still left here? Yes, 7 of them. 30 bodyguards. And we have units fleeing left and right.
Never again will the land of my
However,
people fall into enemy hands.
Four Warg Marauders left. And how's the fighting with my X-Men? Oh god, these Uruk-hai infantry, they're just completely chewing us up. Helmingas facing off against Uruk-hai infantry. Here. "16 bodyguards left, 54 scouts." For some reason those pikemen are giving us a saving grace. He's 21, can move back here. I need to get rid of those spamming, or at least of part of their numbers, because they're totally in the way. They're charging, so are they. Peel away. 5 units left in the bodyguard. Now our Helmingas, these guys are routing again. Uruk-hai infantry against our... Oh my god. Oh dear. So he's going to run around, and so will we. Those wargs are chewing up our air horse archers right now. Our main line is breaking, so the militia has been completely chewed up, and right now what we need to do is kill this guy. That's all you need to do. Kill him. Pull out because the pikemen are now approaching. Kill him. Everyone focus here on this general. Once you've done that, I don't care what you do the rest of the battle.
Never again will the lands of my people fall into enemy hands.
How hard can it be?
We will have victory.
He's alone now. Now, Hama is in some sort of trouble. We're gonna try and save him from. Those clan spearmen are broken. He still didn't die. Incredible. So those scouts are no longer going to make the difference here. In fact, what I want is these guys, which are the most elite and strongest of their bunch. I want them to kill them. And the rest of these guys, they can pull out. And these scouts, we need to send some units to the rescue of Hama. So that's where the rest of our cavalry is going. No, also here. Unbelievable how long they can stay in melee and just not die. Now, if they are going to sit inside, if this general is going to sit inside his spikeman unit the rest of the match, then we're really in for a load of trouble. And you guys charge in here. Rohan Riders Light Cavalry unit routed. Holy crap. Not really the unit I want to do, to let do this, but what are my X-Men doing? Oh god.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Finally!
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
No wonder. Okay, god. Finally they have broken. Where are my X-Men? Here. They're gonna chase down the rest of that unit. Hama, I don't want to lose him. I can't lose him thanks to the rules that we have for all our campaigns. So those fire arrows, they are hurting us pretty badly, and we're gonna have to silence those. Even though they've lost their general, they are not really giving in. So yeah, I would also say so, that it seems almost certain. I need to get rid of these fire arrows because they're really damaging to our morale. there's 2 units of pikes still around, and
Our ally lies dead. Without their general, the enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
these Uruk-hai archers being charged from all sides and are not giving in. They're just thinking, hey, this is balanced here. Just a balanced fight. So let's run away from this meat grinder here. They are sandwiching us with 2 units of pikes. And okay. Just in time to save these guys. Wasn't paying attention here.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain. Quickly, double time! Gather your weapons! Pull back! We're here and ready here. Riders of the Riddermark! Charge! These lands safe!
We're gonna do whatever we can, but our charges, they're not so effective anymore. Also because they are in loose formation, it really reduces the effectiveness of charges. In fact, we've really only killed a few with these guys. So what we'll do now is withdraw and withdraw. Guards of Mediselt also run away. So we've lost this battle, but we've killed Saruman. So I wonder really if that means the end of the faction, or that they...
Been beaten by our foe.
Shagrat. He was also killed. They're both dead. So what might happen now is that this is regicide and that we're faced with a rebel army in Isengard and a rebel army on the map. And if that is the case, then we'll still have to siege Isengard.
No, my lord, you'll need us.
I'd love to buy you back, all of you. I don't have the money. Or tank overrun. Rise of the Riddermark. Take Balorn. Galadrim and Anduin now allied to each other. We built a port, mines, smoking house and grain exchange, so our economy should be through the roof. But what happened to our poor guys here? at Isengard.
Yes, my lord.
As you command, we shall prevail. Yes.
Where are we leaving at Karas? 1 unit of militia and
Yes.
then
We can go. I have nothing to say to you.
kill them.
Scum.
But wow.
Your orders, my lord.
Lundash. Vorg. So we're not any better off than we were before, because now we need to kill this stack and that half stack. They may not get a garrison if we siege it, but wow. I was only here
We are
to
disgraced.
build
Fall back and
a
retreat.
watchtower.
Making camp here.
Orc
I'm gonna
looters.
stick you.
Okay. Right,
Yes.
Hama. It's not much, but at least when you sit here we can discourage Dunland to get any ideas about invading us. So what can we train here? Infantry and cavalry. All of these go and sit here.
Your
Iffy.
orders, my lord.
Iffy. I don't know whose Iffy, whose son he is.
Will, my lord. As you wish.
Now, Theodred.
Yes, my lord.
It's about time, boy, that you came here and did something for your country. Dunduster is going to low taxes. Tirith Anduin is going to train us another thingy spy. Minas Tirith is still alive. And we've lost so many elite soldiers, gold chevron and so on. It's pain really. Now Bregnas has walls and so does Ginyard, so whatever happens now we should be able to bring other forces to
Your
bear.
orders, my lord.
No mercenaries. I have no clue as to who was taking them. Forget about it. I need soldiers now. Many. Who can we retrain? Those guys. Can we recruit anything else? No, we cannot. So Therwath is recruiting what it can. Here, militia, axemen. And
My lord.
let's see what he has.
I will only address you in battle.
3 units that are mostly ranged except for these guys, so I can deal with them.
Yes, my lord.
But we're stretching ourselves a little bit thin here.
Approaching.
Come and get me, you coward.
Gravelord, Riders, Outlaws. So, really, recruiting stuff should be our absolute priority. In fact, we can't even build a culture building here in Gint, so it's no real use.
Your orders, my lord.
Eckenbrand is coming this way.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Sure you will. Well,
Yes, my lord.
we are also
Your
out
orders,
of
my lord.
monies.
Orders.
Diplomacy wise, we are going to sue for an alliance with
My lord. You have a proposition for us?
the Vale of Darwinian.
This proposal is another proposition for us then?
Alliance, regular tribute, 100 for 10 turns.
I am not. The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
I'm going to look for alliances where I need
As
them
you
most,
wish.
which is close by.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And those guys are headed towards Imladris.
Yes.
No,
my
they're
lord.
not. We're gonna see if we can have an
What is
alliance
it you wish
with
to discuss?
regular tribute. 100 for 20 turns. And free map info.
I do not believe. Another
Aragon,
proposition.
come on buddy.
We're happy to listen.
Regular tribute, 150 for 20 turns. And free map information.
No, we'll
Okay.
have another worthy
Yes,
proposal.
I have here. Come, take it.
Excellent.
Take it, my friend. 200 for 20 turns, and of course I'm not gonna accept or attack. Map info. There you go.
I am not. You have further
Alliance.
proposals?
Map info,
Please,
a regular
let us hear.
tribute. It's gonna cost what it costs, but we'll bring them on board.
No, another proposition. We're happy to listen.
Oh wow, I doubt we can even go for 300 because exactly that's where our cash.
I am not quite. Well, that seemed fruitful.
Okay, let's go
Felt
for
impossible.
Imladris first then.
Yes, I cannot do that. Tomorrow's journey planned
So
out.
spying action done, military action done, recruiting done, and now if
Yes,
say this Lundish was getting aggressive and would attack him, then I would auto-resolve, and if he would withdraw to one of the forts or the Volberg or Guinea. That's like the only situation where I do auto-resolve. Period. Because if he needs to survive. And these guys, they're gonna survive unless we kill them, so unless Minas Tirith is taken, our next priority would be to capture Isengard. Or maybe it shouldn't be. Anyway, we're gonna kill that army standing about outside, and Isengard, it often becomes the target of an invasion once you capture it. So right now we are thinly spread. We have to fight off Enetwaite as well. We're gonna have a very long border over here, and it's gonna keep things interesting. Well, I hope you've been enjoying this video so far. Please do leave a like if you have, and also if you want to be notified on any new releases, do hit the subscribe button. Comment down below. Say hi to me if you're enjoying
your
this.
best shot?
I mean, this is like our 13th episode or so. So if you're still engaged, I'd like to also engage you in an interactive way using the comments, or join me in my Discord. If you don't have a Discord, it's
Your
free. You
orders,
can
my
just
lord.
sign up. I have a service set up particularly to be in contact with other Total War, well, I won't say fanatics, but let's say fanboys, fans, players, that kind of stuff, you know.
Quietly.
So see you next time.